Hello and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, don't forget to hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I want you guys to know how much I appreciate you for choosing my channel as I work hard to bring you good content and honest content. I wanted to talk about Jemarcus Johnson. Jemarcus Johnson has been named as the fourth suspect in the murder of young Dolph. Of course, he has been charged with conspiracy to commit murder, of course, which will be the planning of the young Dolph's murder. I guess allegedly he sat at that table that we hear so many people talking about at this certain restaurant that supposedly the people that have been planning to and plotting to take young Dolph out for months sat at. Now that's allegedly. Now there is a picture that is circulating on the internet, but of course we don't have, at this point, we don't have video footage to see if there was actually, that picture was actually June 1st, because the police are saying that it was June 1st of 2021 when they actually started plotting and planning the murder of young Dolph. Okay, we don't know if that picture was a picture from that meeting. We don't know, but we just know that there is a picture that is circulating, right? So today Jemarcus was in court. Of course, as I said before, they're saying that Jemarcus Johnson is Stray Drop's brother. Then there has been rumors that Jemarcus Johnson is his cousin. Of course, I went in my system and tried to verify it. I could not verify it because a lot of information as it relates to him has already started being scrubbed, which means a lot of the information as it relates to his relatives are starting to be scrubbed for whatever reasons, which is fine. Hey. But I wanted to talk about today. Jemarcus Johnson was in court and he talked to Judge Coffey. Of course, he was in Judge Coffey's courtroom, and Judge Coffey asked him if he had an attorney.
Johnson. Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. I'm doing fine. How are you doing, sir? Ms. Johnson, you've been indicted by the grand jury, charged in indictment 22-04769 with conspiracy to commit a felony 2 with first-degree murder. Yes, sir. Ms. Johnson, if you are convicted, and I'm not suggesting you be convicted of anything, but if you are convicted of the offense, it carries anywhere from 15 to 60 years in prison. Do you understand what you're charged with, sir? Yes, sir. Ms. Johnson, you have an attorney. Yes, sir. Who's your attorney? Josh C-O-R-A-N. Corman? C-O-R-M-A-N? C-O-R-A-N. He's probably Corman. Is your family trying to hire Mr. Corman? Yes, sir. I talked to Mr. Corman a few minutes ago because I was told that you thought your lawyer was somebody. I talked to Mr. Corman, and he did tell me that his family has been in contact with him. They have not hired him yet. They were supposed to meet with him this afternoon at 1:30. Your co-defendant, Hernandez Goldine, is set on December 16th. Ms. Corman asked you to set your case on that same date for an arraignment setting for an attorney on December 16th. So I would set your case on Friday, December 16th, to give your family a chance to get Mr. Corman hired. If you come back to court on December 16th, Mr. Johnson, if you tell me that, Judge, we are not going to be able to hire an attorney, I will appoint someone for you, sir. Do you want the time to get Mr. Corman hired, sir? I'll see you back in court on Friday, December 16th, and make sure you're the lawyer hired. Thank you, sir. You step back and die.
Josh Corman. Now, Josh Corman is a really good attorney. He's a former attorney general for the state of Missouri. Okay. That is now a defense attorney, a high-powered defense attorney in the Memphis area. He does not come cheap. Now, I don't know if he's still practicing law, because what I've been seeing in Missouri, what I've been seeing is quite a few of these young men that is affiliated with this young Dolph's case has started to go outside of Memphis to get attorneys. Now, with Josh Corman, I don't know if he's in Missouri, but I see that he has an office in Memphis, and I've heard that he's a good attorney, a very good attorney. He does not play fair at all, and he's not a cheap ticket. Okay, so it's interesting how they are all coming up with these high-powered attorneys. Okay, it's going to be a lot of attorneys to get rich, because none of them that I've seen are a cheap ticket. You know, even with Josh Corman, for a case like this, his hourly fee starts at $750 an hour. And he's going to require about a $35,000 retainer's fee, and that's low. Now, Jemarcus has not been charged with the murder of young Dolph, but conspiracy to commit murder is bad enough. If you looked at him in that courtroom today, he kind of looked surprised when the judge called out his charge, and he looked even funnier when the judge told him the sentence that came with that particular crime. So just from listening to him, he claims that his family is on point as far as getting his attorney. He didn't say if it was blood relatives or what he calls family, you know, from the street, because they call each other family. Sometimes I just don't believe that Jemarcus is going to be the one to want to take the chance on doing 15 to 60 years. I just don't believe that. You can tell from the way that he looked. He seems to want to get this behind him. There's a clip of him actually turning himself in. A lot of them, like straight drop, you know, he ran like Shondell Barnett. He's supposedly on the run. As it relates to this young Dolph's case, it seems that people have tried to run and hide. Jemarcus is quite different. He went and he turned himself in. We could see him turning himself in. So it does not seem that he wants to run. It seems like he's wanting to face these charges head on and to clear himself in some type of way, or to cooperate. You know, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see, but I just don't believe that he's going to do 15 to 60 years. I think Jemarcus is going to do what's necessary to get out. Now, the next time Jemarcus is to appear in court is on December the 16th, 2022. I just checked the system. As of right now, his family or whoever is supposed to retain his attorney has not retained them, or it is not showing up. I know it takes a few days for the attorney to show up in the system, but you know, whatever Jemarcus's role was, and I'm pretty sure that the authorities know exactly what his role was. It's going to be up to Jemarcus, since he has not been charged with the actual murder, on what he wants to tell. Okay. And just from looking at him, and I know looks can be extremely deceiving, it looks like Jemarcus is thinking, and he wants to go home. I'm sure they all want to go home. But I just don't think he's going to be doing 16 to 30 years. Especially if he had a minimum. Okay? And the word on the street is the only reason that Jemarcus's name was brought up was because he is related to Straight Drop. And allegedly, you know, some people feel like Straight Drop is talking. And so they bring up his relative. Now, as I said before, some people are saying that he's his brother. I've heard some people say that he is his cousin. But either way it goes, it's going to be interesting. And what's even more interesting is the funders, whoever they are. These young men have to have attorneys. Okay? And if these funders don't want their names brought up, they're going to have to pay for these attorneys. Okay? No doubt about it. They're going to have to retain them, and they're going to have to keep them up. And that is if they don't want to be implicated which is going to be all in vain in the end anyways. Okay? But anyways, this is something to look out for. Jemarcus is due back in court on December 16th. I'm willing to bet that attorney Corman will be standing right next to him. Okay? He'll be standing right next to him. And for those people that wanted young Dolph out of the way so bad, or the people that have, we could just speculate. You know, there have been names and people that have been thrown out there, but we only speculate on who it was that really wanted young Dolph out of the way. Okay, I'm sure Jemarcus, you know, just from the way that he was looking in court, he can connect all of the dots. Okay, and so a lot of those people that are out right now, they know that their number is up next. And I think with Jemarcus, if he plays his cards right, if he's not already, their number is going to be up quicker than what they had thought. Okay? But anyways, you guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Again, I want to thank you all for choosing my channel. And I'll talk with you later.